Hello, everybody, and welcome to Good Time Gal. Oh my gosh, your podcast with your host, Caitlin Peluffo. That's me. Holy heck. I think I'm going to stick with Good Time Gal Nation. Let's do it again, huh? It was fun. Colum thinks I'm an idiot. Anyway, I had so much fun on this episode this week. Sureni Weerasekera is our guest. She's so funny. We have a blast. She's from San Diego. I met her in San Francisco, Bay Area comic, whoop whoop, which I always love. Make sure you follow her at Sureni on Instagram and TikTok. Act Sureni Comedy as well is her website. She's going on tour, so make sure you check out her website. I'm also going on tour at Caitlin Peluffo on Instagram for me. Also, I'm going to be recording an album at the Punchline in San Francisco, June 7th through 11th. So please get your tickets for the love of God. Please come. I need people to come so that they laugh at my jokes because we're actually recording them. Good God. I'm a little nervous about it. It's going to be fine. My mother's going to be there. Anyway, please come. Get your tickets at CaitlinPeluffo.com, livenation.com. At Caitlin Peluffo. Also follow the pod at Good Time Gal Pod. All of these are live. Not live. What does live mean? They're on YouTube. You can see the video for free on YouTube. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Caitlin Peluffo, Caitlin-Peluffo. Someone took Caitlin Peluffo. Can you believe it? These intros are too long. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Please enjoy Sureni and me just shooting the breeze. Okay? And rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. And I love you. You're doing great. If you need to hear it, you're enough. Bye-bye. Sureni!
Caitlin!
Say your last name again.
Say my name, say my name.
Yes.
Weerasekera.
Weerasekera.
Now roll the R's.
Sureni.
Really do it up.
Weerasekera. That's so bad.
No,
I'm
it's
so
Weerasekera.
sorry.
No,
I
it's
really
okay.
hurt everybody's
It's okay.
feelings.
I really have to
the
give
entire
people
nation.
I have to give people a pep talk before they bring me up. I'm like, you was kind, you was smart, you was important.
You're doing
And they're
great.
like, okay.
It's so funny because I had a clear idea of how to say your name because I've known you, and then you're like, no, that's not it. And I lost
And
all
you don't
confidence.
know my first name either.
Yeah. And you're like, that's not it at all. And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So,
you're great.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
No, you're great.
So anyway, Sureni Weerasekera,
Caitlin
thank you for
Peluffo.
doing the show. Welcome to Good Time Gal.
Hey, what's up?
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
I'm so excited because I met you back in San Francisco.
I did, yeah.
And you're not from San Francisco?
No, I'm from San Diego.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
What part of San Diego?
In Imperial Beach, like Southern California,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
south, like right at the border. You walk. I grew up in a little beach town. You keep walking along the water, you'll hit the Mexico border.
Wow. Okay.
So the Mexican food here is ass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah. Well, I went to college in San Diego.
Oh, where'd you go?
UC San Diego.
Oh, UCSD. My
San
brother went there. Very
Diego.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
What year?
Ooh.
Like I know him. I don't know him.
I mean, he's like 30. How old are you?
Thank
Actually,
you
let's not talk
so
about that.
much.
I'm like, how old are you?
Oh my
I shouldn't
God,
answer that. I don't answer
Colum.
that. You don't ask that kind of question, Sureni. That was bad.
No, you can ask that question.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm not 30.
All right, there it is. You heard it here.
I don't mind.
I think you
but-
graduated in 2015 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's doing big things.
doing big things.
Big things.
That makes one of us.
Money moves. I'm like,
Money moves.
I'm like, me? Never. I'm making artistic moves.
Yeah. Where'd you go to school?
Well, okay, that's what brought me up to the Bay. I went to Berkeley for like a couple of years, but then I didn't like it, so I dropped out. Well, because I also found stand-up, and I was like, I guess I'm going to do stand-up.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's so funny when people are like, I can't do both.
Well, I wanted to kill myself.
Oh,
So,
okay.
did you want that? Caitlin? Did you want me to do it? No, I mean, it was a lot. I was like dealing with like family shit and then fucking work stuff.
Yeah.
Or like working to pay rent. I was like doing school full time. Then I was trying to do stand up as much as possible. And it was a
Yeah.
lot. And I was also like, I didn't even like school. I hated school.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go to a school as far away from my family as I possibly could. Because that
Yeah.
was like my first freedom, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I
Was
just stayed in the Bay.
Were they strict? Your family?
Oh yeah, like classic like immigrant strict parents
Really?
trying to like, you know, maintain the culture of Sri Lanka, but also trying to like but not knowing, I don't know, it's a hard line. I mean, it's hard to be an immigrant parent in like a whole new ass country, you know? My parents are very strict.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like I'm trying to work on jokes about it, but it's hard because people get sad.
Yeah, what kind of strict are we talking here?
I mean, we're like, I never could do anything. Like I have a joke about like that's why brown girls have such big eyes. We're seeing everything for the first time. You know? like
that's funny.
Thanks. It just like, you know, for years I thought the moon was a rumor, like that kind of shit. Like, it just very strict. Didn't let me go out. They were just like, everybody's gonna like, you know, molest you because I was like a hot kid or whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
For sure, you're still a hot kid.
Thank you. Don't say that on record. But no, it was just very strict, very strict.
Yeah.
And you know, just lied a lot to like have freedom and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I just was like, how can I get away from them? I think that's what a lot of Asian kids do for sure.
How are they now with you?
They're better. They're definitely a lot better. I think a lot of it's like they've realized that this isn't like a phase, just like how I am.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? And that they're just like, okay, well, it's either we lose her or, you know, we accept her.
Out to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What if this is the time I sent them a clip? I'm like, I'm a homosexual. No. Pansexual, bisexual. Fucked a dude the other day. Crazy. It's been years.
Really?
It's been years.
How was that?
Well,
I can't
really
imagine.
Getting into it.
It's great to be like coming and then not come. That's gotta
I'm not gonna lie to you. First dude back, really bad. Really bad. Really, really, really bad.
Yeah, I can't
Second
imagine.
Dude, great.
Yeah?
Great.
There we go.
It was
Happy
really good.
for you.
It was really good. I just had to prove to myself that I'm still bisexual. It had been a while.
I can't imagine like being like having wonderful lesbian sex, empathetic sex, and then just getting poked,
like tender kisses.
Oh,
to like
no.
like with the dick, like just like, is that okay? Yeah.
Is that my butt? You're trying to put it in my butt right now?
Also, boy butt's gross.
Yes,
girl
disgusting.
butt's cool.
Call him disgusting boy butt.
Boy butt's gross.
By the way, Fonzie is out of town, so we have Colum on the ones and twos today. Say hi, Colum. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's going to be a long 2 episodes.
1, 2. Hot diggity.
Jesus Christ.
Look alive.
No, he's on his phone looking at porn. Jesus.
Lesbian porn? Okay.
Lesbian porn.
Me too, dude.
Empathetic porn.
It's just 2 women hugging.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, welcome back. It's lonely over here.
It's crazy. But it's good. I'm working on a roster. This is TMI.
You're working on a roster.
A roster.
I'm sending this episode to your mother.
I know, we're starting up sexual. And I'm like, I think it's because I'm grieving. I'm telling you too much.
You're grieving?
I'm
Who
grieving.
died?
Apparently, dude, don't worry about it.
Jesus. All right. Do you have any whiskey? Fuck.
Apparently you get really like sexual, like hypersexual after somebody passes away.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just me justifying my libido. I don't know.
No, well, also, how old are you?
25.
Yeah. It stays that way until you're about 30.
You really?
Goes down a little bit, and then it spikes right back up.
It's crazy because I feel like my whole life I thought I had a low libido, but I think I'm like okay with my body now. And like myself. And I think now I'm just like, I love your joke where you're like, lick the mole. Like that's how I feel now. I fucking love that.
That's me, inspiring generations. Of licking the mole.
It's so funny.
Yeah, thank you so much. I have few things I'm proud of, and I'm a goddamn poet. But okay, so you're grieving. Yeah, we won't get into it. Don't worry.
Maybe today's not the day, but I will talk to you about it in general.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm trying to write jokes about it, and people don't like talking about it.
No, grief is like a tough one.
Death.
Yeah, I like to joke about my grandma fell. I know,
great punchline, by the way. I'm already laughing.
I love my grandma so much. Like she's like the pillar of our family.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to talk about like, I'm because deep down I'm terrified that one day she is going to die.
Yeah.
It's awful, but my inclination
who's gonna
is
tell her
to,
that it's gonna
yeah. She's 97. She's such a bad bitch.
Damn.
She's great. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't it crazy? And she just now got hurt and she's still like, I'm gonna make it to 100. You know, like she's great. But like I'm so nervous. Well, as a comedian, we're always just like, well, we're gonna joke about her dying because it's my biggest fear.
Right. Absolutely.
And people are like, no, we're nervous for your grandma. She's nervous for us. She's
Yeah.
like, you fuckers will fall apart
Yeah.
if I go anywhere. So
And
I
she
gotta
always
stick around.
just been so strong and like
Yeah, she's
physically.
always-
Is that the Peluffo genes? Just fucking
Well,
units.
she's at Anderson. That's my
Oh,
mom's
gotcha.
side.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, she's always been a tough biddy. She raised 5 kids.
Damn.
Went to grad school after her 5th kid. Like
Damn.
she's great.
Being alive 100 years ago.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong. In
Yeah.
that climate.
Yeah.
I'm like, life is hard now. Imagine that shit back then.
I know. She grew up in an orphanage. That's crazy. During the Great Depression. And she was like, those were the good years. It's like, oh my God. I'm a pussy. I'm a huge pussy.
The biggest pussy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need therapy.
Yeah. I was like,
She's
I had to get a chopped cheese from the bodega.
I didn't have my lactate pills.
Yeah. Oh man, they didn't have almond milk. My grandma's like, I had rice only for years.
And scabies.
And scabies, and it was the only time I was fed. Oh my God.
Wow.
Anyway, so get well soon, Grandma Jane.
I hope you
We
live.
need you. So anyway, you were raised in San Diego.
In San Diego. Good place to grow up, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little, some parts of it conservative. But,
Yeah.
You know, it's like a military town, but
Yeah.
like overall, very good place. I feel like I had like a little bit of racial diversity for sure. Like
Yeah.
a lot of Mexican folks, white folks, a lot of like some Asian, you know, black folks. And like, I don't know, I feel like I got lucky in a lot of places I have lived. Like I lived in, well, at first we immigrated to Buffalo, New York, and I lived there until I was
Woof.
yeah, I know. Crazy.
You must have stuck out.
Literally. I thought you were going to say, you must have been cold. No, you were like, you
Nope.
were different.
I was just in Buffalo. Good God.
Yeah.
Not a brown person in sight.
It's crazy. We won like a visa, like a lottery visa.
And they were like, but you have to
But
go to Buffalo.
And they're like, can we stay in Sri Lanka forever? And they're like,
Yeah.
go.
Jesus.
Yeah. So we lived in Buffalo. My dad's a clever guy, and that like we had a family friend in Canada.
Yeah.
So we were thinking that if shit hit the fan, we could always we have someone like close by.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking about coming to a country where you don't know anybody. It's insane.
Yeah.
But then they were like, wow, Buffalo's really cold. Let's move across the country
Yeah.
to San Diego. Because
I
we're like
mean-
from an island, you know?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka's an island?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Why didn't I know that?
You didn't know my name.
Sureni.
Say my name.
I called her Sureni.
It's okay. A
It
lot of
was
people do.
bad.
The E is misleading.
Well, there is an E in your fucking name.
I don't know.
There's an E.
I believe you.
No, it's my fault.
It's
I'm
okay.
an ignorant white bitch.
I wouldn't know where Sri Lanka was if I
Little
wasn't Sri Lankan.
dumb white devil.
Oh,
That's what I
shit.
am.
White people love to be like, I'm so bad. Tell me how bad I am.
I'm literally bad.
or they want people of color to pull you aside at a party and be like, thank you so much. Like, you're one
No.
of the good ones.
Who does? Oh God.
White people want that. That's like their wet dream.
Oh my God. I am one of the good ones. No. I'm just more like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, but
I'm
just
here
both.
and I'm sorry. Not about the race thing, but just in
Yeah,
general.
in
I'm
general.
a woman.
Always, yeah.
And I'm taking up
I'm
space.
a people pleaser.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just like you're like fucking up my name and the island. I'm like, thank you so much for having me. No, like I'm like really truly my honor. Like thank you so much for the opportunity. Like it's such a sweet little thing. Truly, like literally slap me in the face. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My face hit your hand.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I should have ducked. I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
Okay, so Sri Lanka's an island.
Sri Lanka's an island.
Beautiful.
Beautiful island.
And then,
Gorgeous.
so you said you were rebelled a little bit in high school?
Yeah, I mean, I had to lie a lot to my parents, and I think that's a lot of
I cannot believe you would lie to
so
your
much
parents.
I made up a debate club that didn't exist.
Oh
so
my
I could
God.
smoke weed in the Home Depot parking lot.
Wow. That's
I'm
incredible.
A bad boy. bad
Your
boy.
father's like, I can't wait to see you debate. And you're like, what? Oh, we're gonna
Sureni
debate.
versus weed.
Yeah.
That trial. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, all kinds of lying and shit. And that's just, I think a lot of immigrant kids have to do that in order to like experience some level of freedom.
Yeah.
You know? Because they just don't, they're so afraid and they operate out of fear. And that's like, I've unpacked a lot of this stuff and I don't like hate them anymore. But like, it's a lot of fear, you know? Like I remember this one time I went to a birthday party when I was like 12. And I wasn't like I already had to like beg my parents to let me go to this birthday party, and everybody was swimming, but I wasn't allowed to swim because like they were afraid I'd get, like die, and they're like, we don't know if these parents are gonna look out for you if you drown and die.
God.
And also like it was by the Tijuana River, so like the Tijuana River is a little dirty, and like sometimes sewage would get into the water, and it is dirty. They'd be like, you can't swim in the water. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go. Everybody's swimming. I want to go swim. I don't want to feel left out.
Yeah.
I go swim. I almost drown.
Oh my God.
I get pulled out of like a riptide or whatever.
Oh jeez.
Which also that song, so fun for something so heavy. That song Riptide.
Yeah, it is. It's very cute.
I'm like, please help me.
I'm going under.
Yeah, and all I could think was like, damn, if I die, my mom's gonna kill me. Like,
yeah.
The whole thing.
She's gonna be like, she deserved it.
Yeah.
That little shit.
But they love me. Like and then also it was crazy because a guy had to come in and save me, and then I was telling them, Mom, like, please don't tell my parents. And then luckily my brother picked me up, and he like
nice.
told my brother, and my brother was like, listen, if you don't tell I'm not gonna tell Mom, but if you don't tell Mom and then Mom finds out from somebody else that this happened to you, she's gonna be even more mad.
Yeah.
So when I was telling my mom about it, I was just like, yeah, like, you know, the party was so fun. We had burgers. I almost drowned, and there were smoothies, and like, and she was like, what was that second part? And I was like, yeah, you know, and like it was super. There were cake, and I really almost died.
Yeah, I tripped in the water.
Yeah.
I tripped and I fell in. I was just trying to eat the cupcakes.
Yeah. And then a wave came and grabbed me. And then
you didn't warn me about that. That's your fault, Mom. You should have told me.
There's water at the beach. Hold on.
Yeah. Rude. Get out of my head, Sureni.
Okay.
Oh my
and then I
goodness.
told her, and she slapped the shit out of me.
She slapped you?
I had
Yeah.
never been slapped so hard. And then she gave me a hug after.
Yeah.
Unpack that in therapy.
Yeah.
Unpack that in mind fucking therapy. And then they'd always be like, we hit you because we love you. Anyways, that's a whole other thing.
That's what my mom would say too.
Yeah.
I got hit.
Yeah.
My sister got hit the most. I got hit a medium amount.
Older or younger?
Older sister got hit the most.
Yeah.
And I got slapped a bunch, but I was also a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
was.
fair. How are you a piece of shit?
I would lie a lot. I called my mom a bitch.
Ooh, classic.
I cannot believe I called my mom. Like to this day, I'm like, my child in the future is gonna be a little cocksucker because I was so shitty to my mom as a teenager.
That's so funny. Can I say people like you are my hero?
Me?
Literally, because I remember at that same birthday party I went to, I saw that my white friend, who's a woman or a girl, whatever, yell at their mom, and I was like, we can do that. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I was like, I felt truly empowered.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you can speak up and you can say things, but also I was like, ooh.
I know.
Your ass beat.
Well, the thing is, like, I was bigger than my mom when I was in like 8th grade because I grew really fast. And so my mom is like 5'6".
Yeah.
And my dad wouldn't hit us. He would just yell. He was a yeller. But my mom, she would. But I was like trying to be like a hoochie. Like I'm literally wearing clothes underneath my clothes.
Oh, yeah.
So that I
classic.
could take it and be like,
Classic.
you know? And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're 12. You're not
You're
even a
literally-
grown person.
Yeah.
And so
You just
she,
want an older guy to be like, you're so mature.
I know. And I'm
old soul. That's all you want.
I literally had gel in my hair where it was like slicked back. I looked like I was wearing hair plugs. My face looked insane. It was, and
So
I
funny.
a mouthful of verses, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm so mature. I'm matching my shoelaces to my outfits. I looked insane.
Also, you've drawn on your sneakers, like,
Yeah.
little hearts and things. Jonas Brothers on there.
Oh, I would never. I was
Oh.
one of those like I baby wiped my sneakers every day,
Oh.
every single
So
day.
you're neurotic. Okay, got it.
Yeah. I'm
That's-
broken in many ways.
Oh, same.
Yeah, but I called. The last time I got hit was when I called my mom a bitch.
Yeah.
She slapped me so hard, and I was like, "Yeah, no, that's fair."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I got touched.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, valid.
That's so fair. Yeah. So yeah, you almost died, and I was just a real bitch.
Cunt.
Yeah, I was shitty to my mom. Oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do something real quick.
What's that?
Let me go like this.
Oh.
Because it's just squeaking against the chair a
no
little bit.
worries.
And I can hear.
Ooh,
Could you
so
hear it over there,
I love
Colin?
a strong
Yeah.
woman. I love a strong
I'm
woman.
assertive. Yeah. Look at that.
Can I
I'm
tell
becoming
you
a real. Colin hates this.
tell you
Colin
something
is like, I
embarrassing?
cannot believe I'm here. Go ahead. Tell me the embarrassing thing.
I like you ever I was at a bar with this girl. We were both sitting on a stool, you know, like a high stool.
Jesus, you're falling apart.
sorry.
Here. What the
We were
hell
both
is
sitting on
going
a high
Okay.
stool,
Okay.
and I tried to like
you were
like-
both sitting on a high stool? The same high stool or
no,
two
no,
stools?
two different stools.
I was going to say, that's thin
at a
bitch
bar,
shit, and I
you know?
cannot relate to it. We were just sharing a
It
stool.
was actually 4 of us on one stool.
Oh my God.
A
I
double
wanna
date behind
kill
us.
myself.
Yeah. And I tried to be smooth and I like tried to like pull the stool
Oh,
towards
no.
me to like kiss them, but I just pulled myself towards them. So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
That's kind of cute though.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to be the
I want to be
alpha.
like hot. Like I
yeah.
want to be cool.
You're like, I'm so strong. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just made her be like, yeah, I'm the bigger one.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm the
Thank
alpha.
you.
I'm like, yes, mommy.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming.
Give me teeth. Give me
Yeah.
teeth.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to Berkeley.
Go to Berkeley.
So you're smoking weed. You're a weed smoker.
Do you smoke? I don't smoke. I try not to smoke anymore because I have lung stuff, but I'm trying to do edibles now. but
Okay.
I also drink.
Yeah?
I still drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drink?
Not anymore.
Oh, you're done.
Not done, but I just
Damn.
haven't in a long
You
time.
went to the Hall of Fame.
I was really good at it.
Yeah.
This whole podcast is about it.
That's what that's what I figured, right?
Yeah, yeah. Caitlin's has some issues.
Well, I have psychological.
Yeah, a lot.
Physical.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about that? Like
Yeah,
you're
sure.
like, because I have moments of like sober curious and like I don't know, like
Yeah.
but so yeah, not I don't know. I mean, comedy. You're
Yeah.
around alcohol, all this shit, and also I get drink tickets and I'm an immigrant and I got to use something that's
I
free.
know,
And
I know. It's tough.
what can I ask? Like what your, I guess, like moment of decision was, or was there a moment of decision? I don't know.
I mean, I just we travel so much with this job.
Mm.
I'm also I'm out every single night, and at the cellar you can't keep up.
Yeah,
You know, if you're hammered, you're not going to be able to keep up with
Damn.
everybody around you. And it was just to the point where it's like, if I keep drinking the way this is, I'm just kind of losing opportunities
You're, like,
because
gonna
I'm not in my
plateau.
right mind. And I'm thinking about it a lot because I know I'm drinking too much
Yeah,
and I'd like to stop. So now it's just taking up brain space that I could be doing anything else. And I've
feel
been
that.
so much more productive since I stopped drinking the past 6 months that it's
Damn.
like, well, why would I go back? You know?
Congrats. That's huge.
Yeah. So it's not a forever thing. Like I'm sure I'll have
drink here and
wine
there.
and stuff like that, you know.
Totally.
But right now it's sober. I'm being productive. I don't miss it. I'm saving money.
Yeah,
It's kind of like, oh, I should have done this a long time ago.
I feel that.
But it's hard. But nothing, the drink ticket thing, nothing makes people love you forever more than you
giving.
going and be like, do you want it?
Oh, that's
And they're
so
like,
real.
ah! And then you
That's
have a
so
friend
real.
forever.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was thinking I took antibiotics recently for like a week and I can't drink on those. And I lost weight. I was getting good sleep. I was eating better. I was more productive. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Your skin looks great.
Yeah.
It really helps a lot with everything.
It really, really does. And I think I'm the older I'm getting, like my hangovers are getting way worse.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel like, yeah, now I'm losing a day from drinking one night, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm kind of leaning, I'm drinking way less for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Also,
like,
in 6 months, this is the first time I've been sick.
Oh,
You
do
know?
you get sick a lot?
Yeah. I would get sick a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it lowers your immune system.
Yeah. It really fucks you up.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
Do you partake in anything else?
yeah, I had like an edible once or twice. I've done mushrooms since. And I did not like mushrooms. I did not like feeling out of control. I had the mushrooms and I looked around and I was like, what are we doing? But I was
Bring me back.
I know. I was also watching Love is Blind, which is like the worst
Why
thing to
would
watch
you-
on mushrooms.
Everyone says go to nature, and you're like, what can I do that's so unnatural?
The most unnatural, the most phony, fake, everything. Even the people, like
everything
literally they're
edited.
filled with plastic. And I'm like, well, should my lips be that big?
They're like, what?
Oh my God,
Is
he
it the
doesn't
mushrooms?
love you. It's just crazy. I was really having a rough go.
Yeah.
But luckily I
sounds
was
terrible.
with friends, so it was okay. Emily Winter and Chris Calogero, your little angels.
Bless,
Thank you.
bless.
Hashtag blessed. But yeah. So, okay. Well, we got to talk about drinking.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is about embarrassing
Yeah.
stories.
Okay. So.
Okay. All right. We got a
So
little giggle.
no. Well, it's just okay. So you know how I said that I couldn't do anything growing up. I was very like sheltered and
yeah.
everything. So like when I feel like a lot of Asian kids, especially Asian girls, because
Okay.
girls are like sheltered way more than the guys.
Uh-huh.
We go to college, we go fucking ham. Like,
Yeah.
It's like Asian Rumspringa.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
verbal like think about it. But the worst but the worst part of it is like at least Amish people, they don't have internet, so they don't see what they're missing out on. But
Yeah,
like Asian kids do.
yeah.
So you just go So picture this.
Picture this. What
Picture
is
this.
this?
It's
Golden Girls?
my fist.
Are we going to Sicily? What the? Picture us.
Let me set the
Sicily,
scene.
1923.
It's a sunny day.
Yeah, okay.
The birds are chirping. My family, my parents drove me from San Diego to college. It's my
Aw.
first 8-hour drive or whatever.
That's
They're
sweet.
dropping me off to college. You
You're
know,
weeping.
so crying, setting up my dorm,
Yeah.
the whole shebang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I remember like them in the car, and I'm like leaning into the car saying like goodbye. They're crying. They're like excited. They're like surprised I got into Berkeley. It's like a big day. It's a big day.
Yeah.
And they leave, and it's like the afternoon, and like I go back to my dorm and like I don't know what to do with myself. I got really lucky. One of my high school friends got on the same dorm floor as me. We're so lucky, and we're obviously just like, what are we doing tonight? We're going to the welcome parties.
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
go. We're gonna go to the frat parties. I watched all the teen rom-coms.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some.
I'm going to be Hillary Duff.
I'm her.
Yeah.
I am she. I am the moment. It was like, you know, you're on like fucking cloud. You're free. You're
Yeah.
free, unsupervised.
Yes.
17, crazy.
17.
17. I think I like skipped kindergarten or something. Flex.
You think?
I don't know, something, or I got in really young. It was like something like that. Something, I don't know what happened.
When's your birthday?
November 18th,
That's why.
97. I don't know.
That's why. You probably started early.
I think I started earlier, something
Yeah.
like that. I don't fucking know, dude.
Like, Jesus Christ.
So-
Do we have a young genius here? Fuck.
No.
No.
Just overeager parents.
yeah, get her out.
Like, get her in.
Are you
now.
the youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I-
they were like, bye.
Yeah, they were like, please get her off her hands.
Yeah.
No, but I was also very like my brother was a big crier. I was the one where like I got dropped after school and I was like, bye, Dad.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah. I want to suck on some titties. I'll see you later. I've been trying for years.
Years. And so we go to like a frat party and we're just obviously just drinking.
Yeah.
Like we're just drinking, and I remember being so like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is real. Like we're gonna live forever. Like
Yeah,
this is like
yeah, yeah.
the moment. And I'm drinking, and I just remember like a guy I think I said the dorkiest thing. I was so excited, and I looked over this guy and I was like, my parents don't even know I'm here right now. So corny, so naive.
Yeah. My parents don't know where I am.
They don't know what I'm doing right. They don't know I'm with boys, you know. And this guy, he was just like, I don't know if I should give you this alcohol. You're like too eager.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, you're gonna have a problem later.
Yeah.
And he hands me like a shot, and I take a shot. Woo, we're partying, whatever. And then I go to this like kind of like quieter room, you know, like a lounge room, and like someone had like liquor and like Dixie cups.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna take another shot. I thought a Dixie cup was a shot.
Oh, no.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about those office
That's
Dixie.
not
That's
good.
like 3 shots in there, probably more.
Yeah.
I was like taken aback, and I was being so strong.
Yeah.
I was like, no flinching.
Yeah. You're like, I can't feel the fire in my throat. It is
And-
now numb.
Oh, dude. Oh, I drank a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I drank a lot. I thought I was counting my shots and being good. I took 1 shot, and that was really like 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I fucking, the rest gets hazy. It
Yeah.
gets hazy.
Yes.
I was with my friend leaving the frat party, and like apparently I was like stumbling down the stairs, because of course I was stumbling down the stairs.
Yeah.
Calls me an Uber or something, or gets me gets me in back to the dorm floor.
Uh-huh.
I'm apparently on the floor,
Oh, no.
and my friend's trying to find my keys in my wallet. I'm not verbal, like
Yeah.
not communicating. Apparently I puke on the floor there. The dorm floor. Mind you, the RA is like diagonal to my room.
Yeah.
So I don't remember any of this. And then the RA walks out and he's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
This limp dead body.
Yeah.
So he has to do protocol,
Oh, no.
which is calling like the ambulance or whatever the fuck, like person, you
Yeah.
know? And first day, I'm the kid that has to go to the hospital
Oh,
because
no.
I get too drunk. School hasn't even started
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
It's the day I get dropped off. And again, I don't remember any of this. Apparently, like a person with the stretcher and the wheels comes
Oh,
and
no.
gets my fucking body. And apparently, this is so embarrassing. Apparently, everybody's like, obviously, like opening their doors, like, what the fuck's the commotion? So they're
Yeah.
seeing me first day, my limp body,
No.
like getting taken out. I woke up in the hospital still drunk.
Yeah.
And I look at the nurse and I'm putting everything together. I look at the nurse and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. There are real people dying.
Yeah.
I remember saying that verbatim. I was like, I am so sorry. I know there's real people dying. And she just starts laughing. And then I was hooked and I knew I'd do stand-up comedy. No, I was like, fuck. And she's like laughing. And I was like, no, really, like, I'm so sorry. And like, yada, yada. And then she was like, yeah, so like we had to like call your parents.
No.
Because I'm 17. I'm not 18. They have to call my guardians.
Oh, no.
And apparently when my parents got the phone call, they had just gotten back to San
Oh
Diego.
my God.
Like just walked through the door, got home. They were like, we dropped our kid off, at a frat party, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, ta-ta.
Oh my God.
And like, just,
Did they have to fly back or did they drive back?
No, but they were already so hesitant about me going to college. Like they wanted to like move to the Bay Area to be, that's like not traditional for like a young Sri Lanka girl to like be alone out.
Yeah.
But I think so. Yeah, basically, I think what happened is my brother like called my parents and like talked them down about like what it was.
You have a very good brother.
Older brother came in, but he called me and he was like, "You dumb motherfucker!
Yeah,
like you dumb bitch! Like come on, dude! Like you can't go a little slow!" Like, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't get to drink in college because my parents never let me, or high school because my parents never did anything. Like,
yeah.
And my parents were just like so disappointed.
Yeah.
And I just felt like such an idiot, like such a fucking
They
dumb
let you stay,
idiot.
though?
They let me stay. And
I gotta say, what you did, way worse than calling your mom a bitch. I think that is way worse.
Because I took 18 years of their sacrifices and was just like, what if I just got sloshed and got messed?
Yeah. And then they also had to drive 8 hours, and the first phone call they get is...
She's valedictorian? No, she almost died.
Yeah. She almost died 8 hours later. Yeah.
And I remember like a family friend like picked me up from the hospital and like took me to get coffee, and he was like so cool about it.
Yeah.
And then I realized like he's kind of a silly goose guy. He's got like 2 baby mamas, and he's a heathen. Maybe cut that part out. I don't know. Maybe take that part out. But like,
well, he didn't say his name.
But like, yeah, he was like so like honestly very cool that he talked to me and like made me feel not as crazy and dumb, and like also hearing more stories about this happening to a lot of kids. You know, like this happens all the fucking time, and like I do believe in like. I like the idea of like harm reduction. I get why like some families would be like, no, you can drink at home.
Yeah.
Or like in moderation, because then there's less of a novelty to it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was just so like I had this idea of my brain of like what it means to go to a college party and like be free, and like
I had the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't drink at all in high school, and then I got to college and I went wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kept it going.
Yeah. Well, it's just
bad.
great.
Very bad.
We miss you, Caitlin.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah.
Oh, I've been told. I've been missed.
No, fuck that. You seem good. You seem happy.
Thank you. My skin
great.
is clear.
It's good.
Yes. Thank you.
But yeah, that was
Good
And then
God.
what was crazy is the next day when I come back to the dorm, everybody knows B, but I don't know them.
Yeah. God, that sucks.
And it sucked, dude. First day, like I was like clocked as like the wild kid on my.
Well, that'll weed out all the nerds.
Literally though,
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And like I took a lot of people's like weed virginity. There's a lot of nerds at Berkeley.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
No. Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, that was my first dose of fame.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know something about me that I don't know about you.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
at you.
That's my positive spin on it. But,
Yeah. How was your 21st birthday?
That was actually funny because I had a fake ID for years because I started doing stand up, and like in order for me to go to bars, I needed a fake or whatever.
How do you get a fake ID? I could not figure it out.
They come to you when you're the drunk girl.
I guess
They're like,
that's
I think
true.
you'd need this.
Yeah, and you probably have friends.
People talked. I don't know. There was people like, I think I got it through like the dark web or something. Like,
The dark web?
I think a friend of mine knew how to do the VPNs or whatever the fuck for all that, and I gave $200. I got 2 IDs. They were scannable.
Oh,
It was a whole thing.
wow.
But I got it more for my career.
You're like, I'm not trying to grind up on some bitches. I am
It was a write-off, actually. It's a business expense.
TurboTax knows about your fake ID. That's great.
But yeah, I think I had one of them like confiscated, and then I had my no. One of them I don't know. Something happened to one of them. And the second one, it was my 21st birthday, but I was celebrating it the Friday before my birthday. So technically I wasn't turning 21 until like 2 days later.
Yeah.
But the guy at this like arcade clocked that it was a fake ID and he took my ID.
No.
So I couldn't even go to my own 21st birthday.
That's so funny.
Is it like a barcade or something?
Oh.
But I would have turned 21 like 2 days later.
Oh, I see.
But then I just like cried because I was sad and I felt dumb on the street.
I love how that's how you get caught. It's just like literally 2 days.
Literally, I was like, I've been getting this for years.
Yeah. Do you know who I am? I blacked out at 17.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
And now where are you at with drinking?
You know, I still enjoy it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy drinking.
Yeah.
But I think it's just like, I think that I don't know. It's like, I think sometimes there's times where I just want to like get shit faced, but then not get shit faced for like weeks.
Yeah,
like, you know, sometimes you want to like just do it one time.
Yeah.
And like get it out of your system. But like otherwise I feel like I don't drink before sets anymore, which has been very like important for me to like focus on like working on my jokes and being sharp and all that. But like I think for me the drinking is tied in with the decompressing after a set. And it's like I need to figure out a better, more productive way to decompress after sets and like whether that be heavy breathing. It's just like you have so much adrenaline, you know?
Yeah.
And like, what do you do?
I go home immediately.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's like you do have that adrenaline and all I want to do is sit and have a glass of wine and talk to my friends.
Yeah.
But it's like my sets are so late now.
Yeah.
That if I don't leave right away, then I'll be there until 4 a.m.
That's so true.
So yeah, I just leave. And then the subway late at night, adrenaline enough for everybody. It's terrifying.
It's a rush.
Yeah. But sometimes I drive home with my friend Greg Stone, who he's a ball of energy.
Oh, I love that. He'll keep you up.
Yeah. We'll have a nice
this
time.
is a shot of heroin.
Yeah, exactly. He'll keep me on my toes.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I go home and if I don't watch TV, if I read, then I'll like wind down a lot faster and then I'll go to sleep. And then I have my face care routine.
Wow.
It's a whole thing. I go to therapy.
Do you read books in bed and you're like, am I better than everyone?
Everybody.
around
Every
me?
single person. Yes.
Wow, you look self-actualized. I'm like,
Thank you.
Figured some shit out.
I am reading Hemingway.
Oh, wow.
I know. He's kind of a misogynist.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's really sick.
Yeah. It's but it helps a lot.
Yeah.
And then I also play Sudoku.
I love Sudoku.
That
cool.
helps a ton.
I think getting out of the bar/drinking environment is very helpful for sure.
Yeah, just fucking
like
leave.
omitting yourself. I've
Yeah.
also experimented with like, I'm not like a crazy like club or dancer or whatever, but my roommates go, so I'll go sometimes. And I experimented with just taking an edible instead of drinking.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like in my zone, like on the dance floor. And
Yeah.
like that really like hit the spot for me.
Yeah.
And like makes me feel a lot better than alcohol. I don't feel fucked up the next day.
That's great.
So
Love it.
A little alternative.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy for you.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happier for you.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Fine. Fuck it.
Oh.
You know who I'm happy for? Your goddamn mother. Okay. Your
That I'm
beautiful
alive.
parents. That you're alive. You haven't drowned. I'm also one of those kids who's almost died like 6 times.
Yo, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a one. Give me a fun one.
My mom, well, a few of them, she left me on the top of the car and she almost drove away. But then she went to look back. She's like, oh, shit.
My coffee.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh,
so
there's a baby here.
There's a baby up there. And then another time I almost fell face down a bunch of stairs because I was trying to get chocolate.
Wait, how old were you?
I was
This is last
2.
week.
Yeah, this is yeah. My face was covered in chocolate,
That's so
but
funny.
my pants got hooked on
Well,
the
this sounds
thing.
more like your parents.
I mean, yeah. Another time I got left on a table during a house fire, and I got left on the changing table. But then another time I had a seizure and I turned blue. That happened twice. Yeah.
Oh, you get seizures.
I used to. Yeah.
Damn.
It's all heat induced. If ever I'm really, really
Really?
hot, my body does
what
not
were the
like it.
Was it just like being out and about?
I forget. One time I was in a ballet studio, and another time I was in a car, and it was just too hot. And
Damn.
I turned blue. I stopped breathing. My grandma saved my life. Grandma Jane.
Grandma
God,
Jane,
you can't
97.
die. Oh my
Damn.
God,
Grandma Jane never would have forgotten you on top of crime.
No. Grandma Jane. She's
a unit.
bad bitch.
5 kids?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like, this one, number 12, we're not gonna fuck this one up. Yeah. So
Damn.
yeah, I've almost died like so many times. Yeah.
Damn.
So
I'm trying to think if there's
I'm
other
just
times.
happy to be here.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
That's
happy.
really present.
Yeah.
That's really present. See, you've done the work. You've done the freaking work.
Yeah. And I've also blacked out so many times that I'm like,
How did I get home?
One time I remember I blacked out, and the only thing I remember was asking someone for directions. It was in the middle of the night and in Bed-Stuy, and I had no shoes on and no bra. And I was just running home. I just decided to run home.
I think I saw you and didn't make eye contact with you.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Wait, how'd you get home?
I just ran.
Why are you running?
I don't know. And it was like a mile.
Low-key drunk running is kind of fun, though. It's kind of a rush.
I don't remember. Another time I blacked out. I fell down the stairs. I called my sister. I said, call 911. And then I hung up and threw my phone. Yeah. I mean, I have done so much stupid shit that I cannot believe I'm alive. Anyway. Sereni, where can people find you?
Oh, shit. On the dorm floor of Spence Black. The funniest is getting home and then seeing the puke and just being like, damn.
Yeah.
Unlocking the door.
Damn it.
Okay, my website. Oh, is that a good one? What should I plug? I'm going on tour. I'm doing a fucking tour.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
She's also on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
And does that have tour dates on it?
Yeah.
All right. Tell them the handle, baby.
Instagram at Sureni, Sureni. It's my website, Sureni Comedy.
Great.
TikTok, Sureni Comedy.
Great.
Fucking, the tour is called Hot and Funny Tour with a great comic called Sydney Steigerts for co-headlining.
Great.
Hitting a lot of cities, so fucking come through.
Fucking come through. All right.
That's
Do
the
it for Sereni's mom.
She needs it.
Yeah. Or she's getting slapped.
She's getting slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
This was great.
This was so great.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Until next time.
Next time.